So you went from studying your undergrad at Durham to studying your master's at Leeds. What is the comparison between Leeds and Durham?
Leeds is definitely a lot more chilled out, less kind of pressure, I guess. But I think if you're willing to work hard, you can get good grades anywhere, and you can take advantage of the opportunities anywhere. So I guess it's just less of a kind of a small community feel, which was at Durham, whereas Leeds is a lot bigger. As a city, as a university at both. I'm at Leeds Beckett, but there's Leeds, University of Leeds as well. They're just a lot bigger and kind of less of a community feel. But at the same time, lots of people like that, and I think I prefer it over Durham, which was quite close knit. But it really is just personal choice.
And what would you say Durham does to get the advantage over Leeds? Where does it come up better?
I think just kind of the quality of the kind of work, maybe not the quality of the work, but they have the like top lecturers in the field.
Like standards.
Yeah, I guess so. They have kind of the top lecturers, sometimes you'll get the textbook will be written by the person who's teaching you, etc. So it's quite, and classes are quite small, and things like that, and it's just kind of it's just more prestigious really, and I think that's just the main thing. I think you can do well anywhere, but if you want that name behind you that you went to Durham University, that's kind of what it sells.
And what about the area? Is the area of Leeds more like nightclub, food, shops? Is it better or worse than Durham?
I think Durham's just a lot smaller. There's less choice. It's not kind of a city lifestyle. It's more kind of a large town type feel. And again, that comes down to personal choice, which one you would prefer. I think personally, I like to live in Durham, but just kind of facilities wise, Leeds is just a lot easier.
And going to Leeds, what would you say is the upper? Would you say Leeds does better than Durham as a university?
Oh, I think it's just a lot more accessible. I think I'd be much more comfortable kind of messaging my tutors or something to ask, or lecturers or etc. to ask questions than I would maybe some of those at Durham, just because I know the ones at Durham are kind of always busy, writing new books.
Yeah.
They're more academic side, whereas maybe the ones at Leeds are just kind of more connected to their students.
Would you say like the support? Sorry.
Support wise, when I was at Durham, I think I did have quite a lot of support, but at the same time, I can't give that much of a view on it, because I don't usually utilize it as much as I probably should. So I can't really compare them directly. But from what my experience, we were both quite supportive when you really needed it.
And lastly, if you had to choose of which university to study at for your full course, what university?
I don't know. I think I'd still stick with Durham, just because I was there for 3 years. I've only been at Leeds like 1 year, and it's hard to compare. But I would definitely stick with Durham, just because of kind of the work, and just maybe, I'm not sure. I just think that I'm definitely been enjoying being at Leeds Beckett, but I think Durham just kind of tips the scale a little bit.
That's fine. That's all right. Thank you.